I just want to find her. We just want to find her. We just want closure, you know?
Madison Madrigal, emotional, speaking about her mother, Tina Marie Jones, missing for more than 2 years now. She was last seen in August of 2023 in Clearfield near the Center Street Bridge. Tina's family recently searched for her and any clues of her whereabouts, but nothing came about from that. I spoke with Tina's daughter back on September 10th, a day that we preempted Utah's Missing for initial coverage of Charlie Kirk's assassination in Orem. Here's part of that conversation with Madison, one of Tina's children, about her mother and the emotions surrounding the last few years.
Have you had any sightings of her or anything like that since that day?
No. The last thing we have of her is walking over the bridge in Clearfield, Center Street Bridge, going west. The library there on the corner caught that film, and that's all the footage we have of her. So nobody else has seen or heard from her since that day. Me and my mom had a really good relationship. Um, Throughout like my whole life, we were really close. She had a good relationship with all three of her kids, my brother and my sister. Um, she was the best mom ever. I mean, when I was a sophomore in high school, that's when she started to struggle, and I started to see some things. You know, I was like, "What are you doing?" Like she would, like she would think some things that weren't true and stuff like that. But I don't know. At that point, I would take what I could get. Like she was still my mom, like sometimes it was like she would do weird stuff, but and up until that point, like she was normal. Like I don't know. I don't know what triggered. She was a normal mom. She was great. Like she was a single mom. Um my parents got divorced when I was like 8 years old. Or 10 years old, something like that. Um so yeah, she was a single mom for a long time. Like she had a job, like she was stable, like going to work, like we had a house, we had everything we needed. We never went without anything. And then something just like I don't know, like a midlife crisis, like I don't know, it was weird, and she just lost her job, couldn't keep a job. Yeah, and we struggled a lot in my high school years, like getting evicted from our house because she would stop making the payments. And um yeah, and I don't know. It's a lot, but yeah. Overall, she was a great mom, but she had something like she never got diagnosed properly for her mental illness, so we never really knew like what was wrong with her. She was on meds for a little while, but then she stopped taking them, and it was just this big cycle off and on, off and on. And I think she went through a lot in her life, and she just didn't take care of it or go to therapy. The detective on her case has been good, I guess, overall. He is doing what he can, and the last time I talked to him was on August 15th, so like a month ago. And he mentioned that they were going to put out the post the next day, and since it would be 2 years since she has been gone, right? And then he brought up the other things that he wanted to do with the divers and all that. I'm at a loss at this point. It's been so long, and it's taken a toll on my mental health and my siblings and our family. And it's hard to go like try to move on from this and live your life and then get pulled back into it, and then back it's like this big wave and a roller coaster of emotions.
So at this point, you just want some closure and understanding of.
Yeah. Yeah, we all want closure. Yeah. And yeah, I don't know, it's not fair. I want to sit and be like, it's not fair. Like I just want to know like what. Like it doesn't, I'm sick of saying it doesn't make any sense. I want it to make sense, like this, her just leaving her phone and everything she owns at this person's place that she was only staying at for a few days. Like I don't even know why she was up there in the first place. Like, I don't know. It doesn't, none of what we're seeing is connecting. Like, I don't know. I don't know. And then she walks over this bridge and there's nothing over there. And she just disappears. Like, where did she go? You know?
Well, a very emotional conversation, and thank you to Madison for sharing all of that with me. Some of the key details in Tina's disappearance here. She was last seen or heard from on August 16th, 2023 at the apartment complex there. You heard from Madison in the conversation. She was staying with somebody for a couple of days, and that was in Clearfield. There was some surveillance video showing her walking westbound over the Center Street Bridge. That was the last time she was seen. Now, her family reported her missing August 28th, so some time had passed, to the Clearfield Police Department. And according to a missing persons bulletin, Tina actually left all of her personal belongings in that apartment except for her wallet. If you have any information on Tina's whereabouts, contact Clearfield Police, 801-525-2800, and you can reference the case number you see right here. It is C23-09367. It's been more than 4 months since 15-year-old Kylie Arellano left her home in Garden City, Utah. Kylie would have begun 10th grade recently and would turn 16 later this month. I spoke with Kylie's mother last week, who says she's had no contact with her daughter since late May when she disappeared. Kylie is 5'8", weighing roughly 115 pounds. She has chin-length brown hair, brown eyes, black braces with tattoos. If you have any information on her whereabouts, please contact the Rich County Sheriff's Office, 435-793-2285, referencing case number 25R308. Utah's Missing here on 2 News, the only media outlet consistently sharing any updates we can on Kylie's situation. If you'd like to learn more or watch the latest conversation with Kylie's mom, Stephanie, that we had last week, you can find it right now on our KUTV YouTube page. Colin Mills, a Kaysville father of 3, is still missing. His sister Nikki has been sharing daily updates on their search for Colin since he left his home about 17 days ago now. Nikki says that tips have been coming in and police have been investigating those leads. Colin left his home in Kaysville, did not take a phone, wallet, or keys with him, but it's believed he took a gun with him. Family members have organized a number of searches for Colin, combing neighborhoods and asking for any surveillance video from the area around their home. Now, Colin's sister said today she's still holding hope that Colin is still with us. Regardless, she wants to bring him home. There's a $5,000 reward for information leading to Colin. If you have any information or have tips regarding someone you believe even resembles Colin, contact Kaysville Police. To learn more about Colin's situation and his family's push to get him home, we have a few articles right now about this on our website, including this one from last Friday with some of the newer information. You can find them on KUTV.com and search Colin Mills or go to the Utah's Missing tab. Well, this is a new missing persons cold case to share with you on Utah's Missing tonight. Just a few days ago, the FBI shared a bulletin regarding Jose Alfredo Mendoza Sr. with ties to the state of Utah. The bulletin is from the Violent Criminal Apprehension Program of the FBI. Mendoza was last seen visiting family in Scipio, Utah. This was back on May 12th, 2019. Shortly after leaving his family, his phone was shut off and he wasn't seen or heard from again. In October 2019, his vehicle was found nearly 400 miles away in Fremont County, Wyoming. He has obvious family ties to Scipio, Utah, but also Casper, Douglas, Wind River Reservation in Wyoming. He is currently 46 years old, 40 when he disappeared. He has black hair, brown eyes, roughly 5'7", with a sun tattoo on his back. If you have any information, you can contact the Casper Police Department out of Wyoming, 307-797-7118. For continued coverage on Utah's missing cases, be sure to join us Wednesdays, 7 o'clock right here on Arc Salt Lake. We are dedicated to helping Utahns find answers or closure. Like always, you can reach out to me on social media if you have a case you would like us to look into.